Hi guys! Welcome to my 5th vlog, and yes, what you see around you is America. We arrived on the 5th. I'm at my host family's right now. I arrived in South Carolina on the 8th, so I've been in South Carolina for about 5 days, 4.5. But I'm not going to talk about my experience here so far right now. That comes later, so keep watching. I'm going to talk about the orientation. The orientation was like a camp that we had to go to, all the exchange students in the first group. We arrived at the airport in Scotland, in Glasgow, at 6 in the morning. No one was very happy, and we got all checked in and met with the group, said goodbye to all their parents, and did some waiting around at the airport and got on the plane. In total we did about 18 hours of travelling to get to Michigan, which is where the orientation was. So we travelled from Glasgow to New Jersey, Newark Airport. That flight was delayed by an hour, I think, an hour and a bit. So that was about 7.5 hours, 7 hours, something like that. It wasn't too bad. Although the person who was meant to be sitting between me, I was on the aisle. The fridge just made a really weird noise. The person who was meant to be sitting between me and the person at the window, I was on the aisle, and they weren't going, I think they were ill. So this kind of random woman came and sat between us. So we were like speaking, and that was kind of awkward. But then we got to New Jersey and we had to catch a flight to Chicago. But because the first flight was delayed, we missed our flight to Chicago. So they automatically put us all on another plane. So we were all like running around Newark Airport. So that was fun, a little bit lost. We were just waiting outside the gate and our chaperone left. So we were all standing there like, well, what do we do? She was like, right, flight's leaving. We're like, no, stop, we need to get on this flight. But she was closing the door, so we all kind of went into like the little corridor bit before you get onto the plane. We were like, oh my god, we've lost the person, we're gonna get to Chicago and not know where to go because our chaperone isn't here, and So while we were being held up putting our suitcases into the hold, our chaperone kind of came along. We were like, where have you been? We got to Chicago, met someone from Michigan, waited for like ages, went to McDonald's, and they couldn't understand what we were saying. That was quite funny. Americans really don't understand it when Scottish people say water. Everyone got together eventually and we got a bus from Chicago to Michigan, and that took like an hour and a half. Finally we reached the camp. It was about 9 o'clock their time. It was actually 2 in the morning for us, and they were like, right, it's tea time. 2 in the morning, we were all falling asleep. So we had to go for tea, and that took ages. Then we had to take our suitcases in, and that took ages. We had to hand on our laptops and phones so we could have no contact with the outside world. Scary. We were sharing rooms with people like from all different countries. They intentionally put you in with different people. I was with 3 really nice girls, and then we were sharing bathrooms with like the people next to us. It was like a connecting bathroom, and our side did not lock. So then the next day, that was on the 6th. We had to get up at 7 in the morning because breakfast was at 7:30, and we were all really jet lagged, so that was pretty awful. The first day, I don't know, they said that for like homesickness and culture shock, that when you got there you'd be really happy and excited, and that would last for like a while, and then it'd go right down, and then by the time like you got into the exchange a bit, it'd go right up again. But on the first day it was kind of like the opposite for me. I was tired. We had to sit through like classes and stuff in the morning, and I really just wanted to go home. Like, I just had this feeling like, why am I here? I want my life back. I don't want to be sitting at this camp with all these people who I don't know, getting up at 7 in the morning. It felt like cadets all over again. As the day went on, that kind of just disappeared. I got to know the Scottish people really well, and they were all really nice. I'm gonna miss them. The activities on the first day were, well, for the whole orientation, they were kind of babyish, I guess, because I think the orientation was more for people who, 1, didn't speak English, and 2, had a very different culture to America. Now in Scotland we have quite a similar, like, things are different, but we're quite similar. So, you know, we got taught some really funny things like deodorant must be used every day. Here in America we shave. You have to shave too. And the rape dance, which I'm not going to show you now, but I do have a very nice clip of me and my friend Callie doing it, so I'll show you that later. I also got a lot of people complimenting my English, so that was nice. The second day of the full day of the orientation was my birthday. I was 17, I got a card from Mary, my coordinator, who was also at the orientation, and a gift card for a shop called Target. I don't actually know what Target is, but that was really nice of her and I was really happy with that. And I also got a card from my host family, which was really nice of them. I didn't expect that. They also made everyone sing happy birthday in their own languages at the same time. So that was a disaster. I think that was the day we had the sports. Maybe it was the day before. Anyway, they did like these stupid sports games like egg and spoon races and three-legged races, but they didn't really keep account of who was winning and it didn't really work. So yeah, that was kind of weird. And then that night we had to do a skit, which is like the American word for a sketch. My fridge keeps making that noise. Other countries did like a presentation on the wonders of their country. Japan did this amazing dance, fighting stuff. Thailand, they did a really cool like the girls did a really cool dance. They had some really good stuff from the other countries. Us from Scotland taught everyone Strip the Willow and then made people join in. So as you can imagine, that went well. On the last day, the 8th of the orientation, was the day we were leaving, obviously. And we had to get up at 7 again. In the morning we did this weird activity where we had to go in groups and find people around the place, and they asked us questions. One of the major things we were talking about is not to sit at the back of the bus, because like on the school bus, because that's where the bad children sit. So one of the questions was, should you sit at the back of the bus? No, that was weird. So as you can imagine, on the way to the airport we sat at the back of the bus. So yeah, that was basically orientation. So basically at first I hated it and I wanted to go home and I wanted to cry and it was awful. Lasted for about 3 hours, and then I got to know all the Scottish people and it was really, really great. So we kind of did our own thing. Some of the things were a bit not so much for us, but it was fine because we all had each other. I think if they weren't there it would have been kind of miserable. But no, overall it was really good. I didn't have my camera for a lot of it, obviously, because they took away all our electrical stuff. So that was sad. I was like, where is my camera? I need to film the rape dance. But I did manage to film some stuff on the last day when we got all our things. So here is my journey from Michigan to South Carolina.
I don't want to leave now.
I know, it's sad. How did you find orientation?
It was okay. I enjoyed the company from the Scots though.
Apart from Kieran.
Apart from Kieran.
Everyone loved me.
I hope you everyone's family are nice to you.
Yeah,
And
well,
you love the
They're like
babies
the
too.
best. Hi.
Wait, bye.
bye guys! You actually gonna run?
Don't leave me!
It's gonna run into a flag pot.
Hi! Kieran, what did you think of orientation?
It was really fun.
Is that all you have to say?
I like the s'mores.
You like the s'mores?
I like the tabernacle.
You like the tabernacle?
Why did you like the tabernacle?
I just like the water.
Hi guys. Hey. We're on the bus to Chicago. Well, I think we're already in Chicago. Well, yeah, we're in Chicago. We're going to the airport to fly to Carolina. It's getting real. We just had orientation. It was okay. Kieran liked the tabernacle. Peeps that we met were good. Yeah, quite like that. Hi. And Nick. I'm gonna miss our Scot. Oh yeah, our random German that we adopted.
Our German brother.
I'm gonna miss Andrew.
Andrew's gonna be sent home next month. Yeah. We've also got these lovely t-shirts. I still got my name
Sporting
badge.
them. I've lost my name badge.
It's not good enough. Or I've packed it, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna keep mine forever and wear it all the time. So what was your favourite part of orientation? I'm Callie.
I don't think I had a favourite part.
Apart from the tabernacle. The tabernacle was a good one. What even is a tabernacle? Can you tell me in the comments what a tabernacle means?
Yeah, that'd be quite.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's German.
Why?
Because the whole camp was German. Wickerman.
Was it?
Yeah, Wickerman means welcome, does it not?
I hope it does.
Because I'm going to sound like an idiot if it doesn't.
Wickerman, like.
should do the rape dance. We'll show you the rape dance. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my private square. Keep your hands away from me. We learned a lot about rape. We also learned that you're not allowed to drink when we're here. No smoking. Babies. No exchange. No exchange babies.
I don't know if you can see this right now, but Beyonce's new hair is on the news.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
We're on the plane.
For about an hour now.
So it's a cloud. And blue. It's a tiny plane. How tiny is it? So little. Yeah. I don't know how long it is till we get there. Soon, I hope. I can't remember when we left. But yeah. See you there. A city. Civilization. The first time. They can't really see it on the camera. Oh well. Are you excited, Kelly? I am. Are you excited, Neil? I am excited. Are you nervous yet? A little bit. Are you nervous? A little bit. I got into South Carolina at, what time was it? It must have been like 10 o'clock at night. Amber, Zach and Caleb were there to meet me off the plane, and they made a sign. It was so lovely, and they got me a happy birthday balloon. And they took our picture, but we were all shattered, so it doesn't look very nice. We got home and talked about some stuff. I was really tired, so I went to bed. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll be doing one like about what's actually happening now in a while. But to register for school tomorrow, we also went to see the marching band. I don't want to give it all away. That'll be in my next vlog. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Subscribe. Like the video. Make me famous. I'm missing everyone in Scotland. I miss you all a lot. I'm wearing Owen's t-shirt, which I stole. It looks better on me anyway. So yeah. And to everyone who says, Owen should start vlogging and you shouldn't, you know, fuck you. I'm not allowed to swear. Fudge you. I'm just rambling at the camera now because I don't have anything else to say. It's really warm here. Oh, I also want to do a room tour. That'll be another vlog. I love my room, honestly. You have no idea how great it is. So yeah, thank you. I need to go. Bye.